While I was editing my last video for today for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the news about the leak, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 event began during my editing session, and I decided to take a look at this as well. And here we go. The Shadow Siege event started at 10:30 in the morning, and we already have news coming out for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 coming up November 10th, 2023. So, what is this Shadow Siege event that happened this morning? It is the reveal event for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and you have to complete some objectives before you can get your juicy details. But Charlie Intel here has some information for us that we're going to be breaking down immediately. So here we go. So right off the bat, let's talk about the pre-order. It is now officially live. And that rumor I mentioned in my other video was officially false, and that is now a $70 game. The Vote edition is $100, and you can get it on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation. And let's take a look at the Steam page right now. I am going to, of course, pick that so that we can get into this. As you can see here, we have the coming soon page. As you can see, it can be a $70 game like last time. You can also do the Vote edition for $100. And if you pre-purchase Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Vote edition upgrade, it's $30, but I believe you also have to have the regular game as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at Charlie Intel though. For more information about what we can expect for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and as you can see, breaking Modern Warfare 3 game description, 16 MWII maps at launch for multiplayer, 12 new 6v6 maps that will be launching post-launch in other seasons, and Zombies is actually going to be open world. We'll talk about that in a moment. Let's read the description. Adapt or die in a fight against the ultimate threat is the headline here, and it reads as follows: in direct sequel to the record-breaking COD Modern Warfare 2, Captain Price and Task Force 141 face off against the ultimate threat. The ultra-nationalist war criminal Vladimir Makarov is extending his grasp across the world, causing Task Force 141 to fight like never before. It's time to settle old scores and start new ones. Modern Warfare 3 celebrates 20th anniversary of Call of Duty through one of the greatest collections of multiplayer maps ever assembled, both fan favorites and new ones. All 16 bounce maps from the original Modern Warfare 2 2009 have been modernized with new modes and gameplay features and will be available at launch to get everyone started, while over 12 new maps will be added post-seasons. They also have open world zombies, which we'll get into in a moment. And here's the description. For the first time, team up with other squads to survive and fight massive hordes of the undead in the largest Call of Duty Zombies map ever. Modern Warfare 2 Zombies MWC, it tells a new Treyarch zombie story with mission, core zombie features, and secrets to discover. Now that's actually pretty interesting. They're doing it open world. That's pretty interesting. And you have more squads to play with. Now this is something cool. Okay, I'm not gonna cap. And now let's talk about the beta that's coming up in the next few weeks. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 open beta is your chance to get hands on Modern Warfare 3 before it comes out November 10th. Pre-order or pre-purchase COD Modern Warfare 3 on PS4, Xbox 5, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, or Battle.net or Steam. Get early access to the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 open beta. Stay tuned for more details. Let's continue with the description of Modern Warfare 3. There's the campaign. There's, of course, everybody's favorite multiplayer and zombies. We'll talk about each one in a moment here. Here we go. Open beta, we discovered that. Now, if you are interested in checking out the Shadow Siege event that had the reveal event, you can do so until August 21st. That's next week at 10:30 in the morning. If you guys are still interested in this event, because a lot of people were jumping in, try it out, to check out the trailer and stuff. But here's what else we got here on the board. Here's the zombies. Here's the zombies mode details from Charlie Intel, and it says as follows: it is going to be PVE only and no squad versus squad. Played on a new Warzone map, which is pretty interesting. 4-player squads, which is up to 24 players on one zombie map. Buy station, ammo depots, wall buys, mystery boxes, pack a punch. Those are the features coming into this one with the thing here. Exfil with rewards and a cinematic story part of Treyarch zombie storyline. This is actually pretty interesting, guys, because it is like DMZ and Outbreak, but this one is going to be PvE only, 4 squads, 24 players, one map. That's pretty interesting. So you're not only with your squad of people, but you're playing zombies with a few more squads. So this is actually pretty neat, actually. I'm not gonna cap. That's pretty cool. I like that. Next thing, multiplayer modes of your usual. But there's actually a new one that we're gonna talk about. Standard modes include TDM, Team Deathmatch, Domination, Kill Confirmed, Hardpoint, etc. Meaning like like the other modes, like your hardcore, your headquarters, all that good stuff. There's going to be ground war with 3 new maps. There's a war mode with 1 map, and apparently there's going to be a new game mode called Cutthroat, which I never heard of before, by the way. It is a 3v3v3 game. I never heard about this mode, so pretty interesting to watch. Let's continue. Multiplayer. Charlie Intel indicates this. There's going to be 16 Modern Warfare 2 base maps from 2009. There's going to be 4 ground war maps. There's going to be war mode. There's going to be map voting. Yay. That should have been in a Modern Warfare 2. Classic mini map. 150 health points. Nice. Movement with slide cancel, reload cancel, and more. Gear perk system, and all perks activate from the start of the match. This should have been in Modern Warfare 2, guys. This perk thing should have been at the start of the match from the get go. So that's okay. That's good stuff. The next thing is this. This is talking about the campaign here. Modern Warfare 3 campaign will feature linear missions and also a new way to play open combat missions. These missions allow the player to dictate how they go through the mission and the path you take across the mission. Half linear, half open combat. So this is like make your own path kind of thing that we're talking about for a campaign mode. That's actually cool. That's actually a new take on that. I could see streamers. I could see the streamers do this. Like they're if you know about streaming, I could see the streamers do a thing with their chat where if you vote, like let's say if you have monetization on and you use bits on Twitch or like some form of virtual currency, they could vote on should they do a mission the correct way, the correct like what how it's dictated, or should they choose a different path? That's where I'm thinking this is gonna be cool for. It's like a choose your own adventure, but the chat can play kind of thing. We'll see how this goes when the game comes out. Now let's talk about this. Sledgehammer Games says they've been Sledgehammer Games says that while we've been excuse me, Sledgehammer Games says that while we've been seeing Terminal and High Rise in Al Mazrah, the maps in MW3 are full remasters of the original 2009 map design, and not just ported over from Al Mazrah. And the thing here says prepare for seminal design to meet modern gameplay. This faithful modernization of the maps keeps their authenticity intact while fusing the latest tech, gameplay modes, content, and more. Though you might have noticed elements of Terminal and High Rise during your time in Al Mazrah, the Modern Warfare 3 versions of these maps are built from scratch from the original 2009 designs. I hope so, because those maps I heard were pretty cool. This one, new option in Modern Warfare 3 tech stands, which I never heard. This is new. In between a full ADS and hipfire, activated via toggle, you can fire in tac stance while sliding. So here's what I'm thinking it is. It's in the middle of ADS and hipfire, so you're literally in the middle of both. You can slide, and you can slide at the same time while aiming. Most likely, it's between both. So if you are into Call of Duty, please enlighten us with your knowledge about this in between thing. The campaign. Let's talk about more about the campaign here in terms of the story. According to Charlie Intel, the campaign will take place right after Modern Warfare 2 as promised. Features locales from Vanderdesk, Van, Van, I heard a lot of people say this as Verdansk. If I am wrong, please correct me in the comments because I don't remember playing Verdansk. Okay, if you see me played Verdansk and I forgot about it, I apologize. It's that long because I don't play Warzone as much anymore. But anyway, features locales from Verdansk, along with places around the world, have missions or linear story. Half of the missions are open combat, allowing you to play how you want. Features Makarov, Shepard, Task Force 141, Farah, and more. And you can see the screenshots here on the screen. Next thing, we have the three multiplayer large maps and their game the names are Resort, which is for ground war, Military Base, which is for ground war, Industrial Belt, which is for ground war, Launch Facility, which is for war mode. Not bad. Let's take a look at this. Graphics have been improved. The Modern Warfare 3 graphics and gameplay footage we saw at SHG Studios look incredible. Graphics vastly improved compared to Modern Warfare 2 from last year. And let's take a look at some screenshots. Not too bad. I'm not gonna cap. These look good. Good. Assuming my PS4 doesn't want to burn out. Anyway, let's continue. Vote edition. If you guys want to buy the vote edition of this, it is going to be $100, and it includes the following: the game, obviously. Then we have this. We have the Nemesis Operator Pack, which includes Price, Ghost, Gordon, and Makarov. We also have two weapon vaults, which is shown on the right side. We also have the Season 1 Modern Warfare 3 Black Cell bundle here, and it includes the Battle Pass. Battle Pass 1100 COD points and 50 tier skips. So if you do not want to play for that long, you can use this to skip tier and get the reward of said tier. You also get a pre-order bonus, and a pre-order bonus is the following. You have the Soap Operator Pack, which is instantly playable. In addition to that, as Afro mentioned earlier, you have the open beta and campaign, but you get early access to said open beta and campaign. I believe from what I heard, it's 1 week before. You get 1 week edition. If you pre-order, you have to pre-order in order to get the reward of early access to campaign, however. In addition to that, there is going to be select retailers selling the additional book, a steel book edition, as you can see, and according to Charlie Intel, it is for United States only. If you live somewhere else, you need to check in with your local retailer because this steelbook edition is only for the United States and only at GameStop. That's another thing you have to understand. Let's have a look at this puppy. Actually, looks pretty cool. Not gonna cap. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty cool. I'm not gonna cap though. That's actually very nice. It's a lot of red, obviously, but hey, pretty good. Let's see what else here. Oh, here we go. Movement. Talking about movement now. That is where you slide cancel. Oh, by the way, it's now cancel everything. Grenade cancel too. Slide cancel, reload cancel, faster mantling and mantle while sprinting. Fire immediately after sliding. ADS aim down sight while sliding. Gear perk option. Increase tac sprint durations per weapon class. Increase strife speed and ADS movement. Tac sprint recharges while sprinting. Whoa. Okay. Um, the movement will carry over to Warzone when Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone integrated later this year. Whoa. And then, of course, everybody says, give it 6 months. The general public will complain it's not fun and it's too sweaty and they'll slow everything else down. Yeah, okay. Next, we have this. And that's it for now. Let's see. Let me refresh this because this was a few minutes ago, according to this. And I believe that is all from the event for now. So now, now the ultimate question is this: will I get it? Will I get this game? Okay, to be perfectly honest, yes and no. I'm gonna say yes because of the beta. I'm only gonna play the beta though. I'm not interested in the full game unless of zombies. The zombies mode, I am very interested in. Well, that's the one thing I'm very interested in. How will the game run when you're talking about 24 players that is not in a war zone situation where you have all 24 killing zombies? That's the interesting one. I'm really interested in that one. I'm also interested to see if they're going to include rank play. I might do that for rank play and zombies. If anything, I want zombies mode. That's the thing. I love taking down zombies, believe it or not. Okay? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And then I'll still upload both videos when we learn this one and before before the event started. That's all for now. We'll see you guys very soon. And I'll see you guys at 5:30 when we do our live stream for VR chat. Yeah. We're going from Call of Duty to VR chat in a few hours, so yeah, have some fun with that. And let me know in the comments, are you buying this game? Are you willing to spend $70 for a game like this one? Pretty, I'm not gonna cap. Pretty cool. Zombies. Zombies is my like the one kicker for me that might want me to buy this thing. But let's see. We're not done with this Call of Duty cycle yet, y'all. I'm still covering the news no matter what. And next week is Gamescom. So yeah, have fun with that. See you guys in our 5:30 VR chat live stream, y'all.